had a really great series recently. s1mple's out on the entry. He hasn't died yet. Okay, he finally will. Very patient shooting between Grim and Stewie.
And then Elige gets one through the smoke because that's what you do.
Down like a cheese string in the microwave.
Like a cheese string in the microwave. That's disgusting.
See how Liquid established. So they got Elige pushing outside right around red. Oh, but the hit's coming in. And Stewie, another success. Actually, 2 players on the hold.
Great ump play.
The roof is on fire.
Throws himself up close and personal. There are players coming to hunt him, and sure enough, we've got NaVi right back to the 3 versus 3.
Oh, call an ambulance, but not for me.
Gets wrecked. Fallen answers with that scout from heaven, then immediately repositions over towards Mini, but he's not going too fast. It gives time for NaVi to plant that bomb. Again, the top 5 players for NaVi in Electronic and s1mple are alive and kicking. Fallen's dropping some utility here inside of Mini. Just kind of pounding those scout shots downtown, trying to maybe get NaV into the action, but Electronic's behind those boxes. s1mple didn't hold him in. And again, this is low HP for Fallen and a bit chipped off Electronic.
Wait a second.
Fallen goes all the way back to join him. Now Fallen's just going to play the bait and switch. Whoa, the slow reaction, but it's still...
In the second half, potentially, Liquid know they need a steep score line, because s1mple will be unstoppable CT side nuke when it comes. But of course, if they have a steep enough score line, then they can maybe feel confident about closing it out. And their T side's probably made some had some improvements as well. Here's an opening onto Boomich. s1mple goes for a duel on ramp. But NaFly's been stellar on the ramp. Elige has been so good at winning duels outside. Look at that obtuse flick upwards to the top of silo to take Electronic out.
Now NaV's playing this a bit more natural. Pops up.
I guess that's why he doesn't.
Yeah. Gets his head cleaned off. Perfecto's got him. Man advantage still for Liquid, of course, but they are kind of dry on utility now. Single smoke, double flashbang. We've got Stewie sitting above the hut. Grim, as he does, sitting inside the bomb site.
Late round out to Squeaky. The CTs haven't been fighting it. They've just been consistently winning when the Ts get out. But, you know, you really want to punish this if you're on the T side, especially, as you mentioned, on low grenades.
Flash to Mini. Commitment comes in. Stewie's going to go down empty-handed, and even Grim dies with no answer. I mean, NaVi, their 3 remaining members are limping into this bomb site, but that could still be enough.
Well, that could have easily been the 2v2. Now 1v3 for Elige. They're so low.
s1mple straight down beneath him, dodging those shots.
Into heaven, getting dinged, fighting Mini as well. He had a teammate from opposite vents covering that, but it works out in the end.
s1mple's going to take early damage. Electronic loses out to Elige. Not sitting back, but rather moving forward here. Liquid strong arm a man advantage and reel away from it.
s1mple got naded, or?
I'm not sure.
Well, this is a very standard call with Boomich trying to wrap heaven fast. I'm sure Liquid are going to be aware of this coming in. We'll see if the flash comes through from the back of Big Garage, or if he's going to peek it dry. He's turning. And they've actually dropped out of heaven. They got to take lobby control, I think. And this comes down to Flamey holding. So they'll go for hut. But the CTs, it's not going to be a surprise what's happening at this moment. But they're receding quite heavily. We'll see if NaVi can punish.
They push first and second from Flamey. He's looking for a third. Oh, and he just slides right through Fallen. Like a hot knife, cuts into hut, opens up the A site, but NaV, he's got that bomb carrier dead to rights. And Elige, well, he's all the way over towards lobby, so NaV, he's fighting on his own, and he almost gets 2 more kills, but it has to just be the one. 15 seconds to spare. NaVi, no clue as to where Elige is at, but they're gonna need a bomb plant, and he is in a prime position to stop this. He is locked in. He gets the kill in the...
Here, we know what they're gonna try to do.
Oh, and the reward here is lesser weapons yet again, but sure enough, just like last time with Naf and Fallen, there's some damage output from Liquid. Naf's gonna get the deagle inside of the lobby. NaVi, they just want to eject. Get the hell out of there. And s1mple dies through smoke, through a wall. How does Fallen pick up these kills in rounds like this? We're gonna cue that to the replay while we have to watch this 2v4 unfold. Boomich making a bunch of noise, and a Liege down now. We've got an AK, a MAC-10, and a Scout for Liquid's retake. None of them have armor, none of them have kits, and yet flamie still lowered.
Oh my god.
To 13 HP. Boomich behind the bomb site, but I mean, it's no surprise. He is having a tough game. 4 and 11. This could be his moment to come alive, and he gets that first kill, snaps to Fallen, still he gets pinched.
One of the scariest maps to be down a member on CT side. You can really just get your claws in deep on the T side with outside control like this, knowing that the only play the CT has, you know, pushing ramp, pushing lobby, and heaven can be taken, lower can be taken. Now the T's have control of Squeaky as well. Starting to get one layer deeper. Stewie might be the most important point of contact here, who could bring this back into the favor of Liquid. Uh-oh.
Oops.
Well, that's just some noise they don't need.
Who put that there?
Honestly, not that it's a secret that they're about to try this, but we'll see. Comes down to the flash once again. Are they in the position to do it? No, they'll have to take the duel straight up, and Perfecto, he's happy to.
Grim, oh, nicely done. He rounds the silos, knowing Heaven's been compromised. He got a kill prior to that one as well. Fallen, flanking through hut, trying to stop the bomb plant, but it's planted for Heaven because of Perfecto's perfect peek.
Sounds like a good mountain climbing resort.
Naf, who is 16 and 6, alongside the newcomer of Team Liquid, Fallen on the op. Do they really take this chance? Flashbang goes to the deep of the site. Fallen still hasn't been able to find any contact. Bomb nearly gone. And now Fallen, he's stuck out into the open. It would take two.
There's been so many like key different rounds. But okay. Instead of going for heaven, Boomich finds an opening at the ramp. He is totally correct about this read. And what does this mean? Well, they can continue to go lower with him. And who is there tucked in the back of the site? They've got one. A Liege by the controls doors. He's dead. 4 on 5 situation. flamie gets picked off outside.
Yeah, but then they never knew about Boomich. Naf, he rotates down ramp right into his death. 2 turning points downstairs, but this is it. Final retake of the first 15. Oh, Molly, perfect! On the money! Hold strong. Versus a fiery Team Liquid. s1mple armored CZ. Perfect. Stewie walks right into it, never saw it coming, hit by a truck. And then Perfecto through the smoke just adds insult to injury. Can Liquid even get a kill in this second pistol? A trade comes back from a Liege. A 1v5 is what he needs. And
honestly, I have problems with the way Boomich plays on CT side. I think he plays CT side with a little bit too much volatility and is responsible for Squeaky, but some of his rotations get caught off guard. But s1mple quickly adjusts to Stewie to get some bonus damage in after he gets his first kill. There's not too much info to be gained. He can call yard as clear for the meantime. And Stewie, you know, maybe has fallen off, but they don't know if it's going to be re-aggressed upon. At this moment, flamie's still checking lower, and Electronic still has info outside because they haven't smoked. So technically they don't have to move. But this is a good time to try to threaten this. Yeah, this is actually really smart by Team Liquid, but Electronic will try to disrespect that information. But he gets minimal information, and Perfecto is the one from above, I think, to get the kill.
Over here towards ramp. Oh, and that's a good grenade to damage Grim to 53. flamie primed to take a couple kills. Ooh, he's gonna swing out, and it's Fallen and Naf into the 2 versus 2. A weapon advantage over Boomich and Electronic, but Electronic already in position, has the windows popped out for him. And it's Naf to jump unsuspectingly right into his death. Fallen trades. Can he clutch? We saw Fallen in their first showing have a multitude of clutch attempts, sometimes wins and sometimes losses. And for a guy who's new to the nuke, well, let's see if he can get this one through. Boomich hits that instant dink. Fallen beats, gets...
See if he's
Ooh, not even. This is looking like just a straight up A hit. There's going to be a molly dropping down. They go through the smoke. Boomich, 2 kills as they try to puncture their way out squeaky door. And now he can throw the Molotov the other direction. That's going to force Grim to desperately sprint in. Boomich just keeping himself all over this. You know he wants to do this peek.
He just saw one go all the way back and 2 go back into spawn. What?
Which means they have to eventually exit, which means he'll have to get a chance.
Oh my god, dude.
There it is. He's got a player actually in front of him with electronics. s1mple gets a second. He's killing them in their spawn. In a gun round where they're about to take a 13th, and flamie's forward position gets caught by NaV. He does damage. But still, this is NaVi in a comfortable spot. They are kind of scrambling down to the lower site, thinking maybe Liquid take this completely over. But the doors are open, and s1mple's ready to rock.
Yeah, it's all about his fast rotations. It's like he teleports sometimes, right? They know there's only one op on the server. He's already in control. This does say a lot, but it is about options for Team Liquid. Down a player. How can they both put pressure on lower, but also get to upstairs and coordinate that attack properly? And all the while, s1mple's going to be rotating freely. Constantly calling him out.
Perfecto's gonna eat some spam, down to 3 HP, and he still comes back to shave some more off Grim. s1mple, what are you gonna do from here? What are you gonna give him? Electronic actually gets the kill, and s1mple misses his shot. This would be a big moment for Grim, but I mean, it's unthinkable. 8 seconds left over, no bomb, so he's gone. And that's a 13th round for NaVi.
The instant save, that's it. Yeah, oh my god. I can't believe we actually did
a floaty.
I want you to picture like a seahorse inflatable floaty in the ocean, in the freezing ocean.
Sounds awful.
Well, that's where Liquid are at right now.
They're picking up the pace with this one. Ooh, Boomich gets blindsided, and Electronics immediately traded as Elige gets the better of him. Perfecto. Gonna be dropped to 70. Fallen very comfortable in the lobby, waiting for this kind of a challenge. But it doesn't net them a following frag. Maybe NaVi save off this.
I think they are, yeah.
Team Liquid, real quick, real slick, slide through Mini to get that immediate 5v4.
Okay, so this is an underrated part of fast executes, and that's, imagine there was no Molotovs on that round. Then Electronic would know and be able to corroborate the information that someone's coming in Mini, or just peek him right away. But the Molotovs down meant they couldn't hear the footsteps on top of the amount of other nades that came through. They're trying to create communication on the other side so that they can run. And all this is guising full running players into Mini to shoot someone in the side of the head outside Squeaky. So that's how Liquid pulled this round off.
But we saw these kinds of rounds from Liquid across Inferno fall into a slower pace, play comfortably. It's going to be tough for NaVi to hit them with a haymaker. s1mple's AK-47 sitting inside of the A site. Oh, nice shot from Fallen. Catching Electronic as he tried to just get behind the cover. Looking to just switch spots. flamie with no vision outside. He is 24 and 18 at the moment. Keeping the kills high, keeping the chances likely. Boomich, ooh, gotta keep his head down. As Liquid look to go down into the B bomb site. He ejects from the control side into the site itself. 30 seconds left over. Not much here for the defense to stop Team Liquid. If they want this B site, they should be able to take it. Boomich still committed to the corner. A CZ in the face of the Opera. That's big. With the doors, they open both directions. Things are getting awkward. He lines it up and only gets the one. And so Team Liquid, they've got it. This B site under wraps.
Comes to 10 seconds, but they get the plant. It's nice and safe. And s1mple will carry the AK forward. I really do think that they need to think about the op, if possible, for him. But more so, like, he's got to have the impact. And honestly, his average, his kill average is so insanely high on this map, and especially in the second half. This is already, you know, pretty lackluster on his front, especially considering how well his teammates are playing now. It's a really unfortunate situation. You get, you know, a rare carry here from flamie, where he's doing well, not only on the T side, but also putting up his end on the bargain on the CT side, and the kills aren't there for everybody else. But, you know, Liquid strategically, their T sides look so much cleaner. Still, with the smokes gone, it looks, Electronic will know when this molly's gone, that it's a fake, that no one's actually crossed this far out.
Really looking for Mini. Nope, nope, he's gonna wrap outside right into s1mple, but a drop shot, and s1mple recovers, of course. alongside flamie. Two members of Liquid hit the floor, and a 3v5 with 50 seconds, not ideal.
Yeah, that was the chance to punish for Stewie outside. That could have maybe brought them back into the round. Still would have had to come for Electronic after the fact. Now they turn to Squeaky, which makes a lot of sense. Boomich will be their final boss here.
That smoke works well for NaVi, but Alige, he gets a kill outside. Now he's looking to split into the A site. Had he been able to get Boomich off of Hut, they very well could have gotten A under wraps. But did they just fall back, or do they force this issue? Fallen shoots through, finding Perfecto, and they've got just enough time with Naf getting another kill. It's on Electronic coming out from the vent. He's got the damage done. 7 health. Naf's got it. 8 seconds. Bomb pick back up, and he has himself the plant. This falls on flamie, who's in the bout to retake with an op from vents, but he's already...
And he keeps on to the up, and it really felt like an anomaly of a performance, but we can see he's still in there somewhere.
This is NaVi 1 round away from eliminating Team Liquid. Liquid, the deepest run of the North American teams here at the Blast Global Finals. NaVi having been taken down a peg as Liquid sent them into the lower bracket where they eliminated G2 and now look to enact that revenge. Overtime needed from Team Liquid. They show a little bit of presence outside, but unlike when they were sitting back, Electronic is already pushing forward. He could shave a player off of the rooftops. He could push Liquid into such a dire position, and he's just gonna take his time. Push comes into the A site. Alige has got it first. Grim's Tech 9 is good for a follow-up, and we do still have Fallen in lobby. Electronic catching him by surprise. A 3 versus 3 and low HP on the 2 remaining players here from Liquid. Electronic's done his job. He served as a distraction and instead ejects all the way around from ramp. We've got NaVi with 2 players looking to come in from mini, op included for s1mple.
Bomb near half.
Liquid sits inside of the vent, and here inside of Squeaky, Alige gets aggressive, and it all falls onto Grim. He falls